this is Daily75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Roleplay of Dragon Age 2. I keep wanting to say Origins in some way. I've noticed that there's only 70 days left until Dragon Age Inquisition is out, which leaves, at the rate I'm going, this video won't be out probably until about 65 days left. Yeah. I'm going to need to increase the amount I put out per day. So starting with Dragon Age 2, I'll be putting out 3 a day, I think for at least 10 days. That'll give me an extra 10 videos out. And I think by... I'm not going to know how many I have. How many days left I have, but... we'll have to see. I'm just going to have to put them out quicker. It's hard for me to put that many out a day, it really is. I don't really have this much time. Right now, I'm able to do it because my son was in daycare today. I was able to put out 10 videos. I'm trying to put out 12 videos, including this one. So this will be like the 11th. And my actually newborn son is next to me and lying down, sleeping. While my wife watches my son upstairs, my elder son. So, not sure, but I'll try my best to get this in before Dragon Age Inquisition. That's my goal, to finish this game. And it's nice to see Cricket's out. Cricket is a girl, regardless if they call him a boy. She is a girl. And that's just all there is to it. Now, we have Lowtown to kind of explore. We've got a bit of money. I shouldn't say that. We should go back inside. We've got a lot of other items to go through. I sold, probably how many? 36 items. I actually equipped myself with new gear that I was able to actually be able to use. It's nice because there's some jewelry that I was able to use as well. So +1 to all attributes, +2 magic resistance, +1 cunning, +5 health, +2 damage resistance. It's okay. But no new weapons, unfortunately. My helmet remains the same, but at least it kind of fits better with what I'm wearing. And gloves are the same. But I got new boots and new armor. The boots have enormous cold resistance, but they have slots. Unlike the other stuff, the other equipment, they have 1 slot each. So we actually have 3 runes. But I think that they're all damage runes. Yeah. Oh, there's a rune of protection. So, unfortunately, though, I would probably rather want to put that on our tank. Yeah. So, Aveline, there's only 4 people in the party. And it's been like that for... oh, just... well, today Varric joined us, but me and my sister definitely, Bethany and I, have been running around. And Aveline has been with us for a while, but she has her own life, so... gonna go back inside. My uncle is a worthless piece of garbage. He's not even good at being deceitful and cheating people, so I don't think that there's anything in stored. No, there's nothing in there. But it's nice that I can't go and store things there. So, Barbarian Catch. Let's see what else, because I ran out of room last time. So this is for a warrior. I can't even use it for anybody. It only works for the main character. Take all. I'm not even... I mean, what it's doing is I have the Warrior Pack 2 and 1, the Rogue Pack 1 and 2, and the Mage Pack 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I'm even getting experience, am I? Is this my experience bar? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, the Royal Collection. Bard's Honor. Dual Weapon. I can use this right away. Very nice. Fiona. So there's 2 weapons I can use. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And then there's the Black Sheep Catch. Ooh, some daggers. I'd rather have daggers than axes. I've never been an axe person, ever. Unless I'm playing a Viking type character. No, they do the same damage. This one is +1 to all attributes, so they do have slight differences. 1 dexterity, improves his level up. Oh yeah, you can't. I love that ability. So this one, the Bard's Honor, the axe. So improves level up, 23 attack, improves level up. So both daggers improve the level up. We're going to go with that. Like I said, I'm not an axe person, but I'm going to kind of miss the +1 to all attributes. That's very nice. But I have No, this one just has 1 dexterity, and this one has just attack bonuses. Attack speed bonus as well. Oh, 5% chance to regenerate 2% health. So I guess a 5% chance per hit to regenerate 2% health. I mean, that's interesting. But, yeah, if we can get the runes put on here right away, that would be very nice. They sell... These things aren't... I can understand why my uncle didn't sell them. They're really not worth that much at all. However, they're pretty decent weapons. They're not like the best in the realm. They're definitely not like anything Aiden Kuzlin had at the end of his adventures. There's a bunch of new codexes. Eldenon's Heirlooms, Freedom's Promise. Fire damage staff. We'll have to take... Oh, what are you, serious? How are we out of inventory? What did that happen? That's crazy. Seriously? Already? Okay, so these must be the mage's items. This is spirit damage, so she won't be able to use that, my sister. I take it there's no new belt, or not even a belt, but necklace. There is, but... Oh, see, now give me things that are for my party mates, like Sebastian, other people that will be coming in, Varric. I can give that right away to Varric. Lady's Choice, yeah. Aveline is a belt for Aveline. And there's a belt for Varric. Yeah, this is a lot of running around. Can I order runes, order potions? No, I don't want to do that right now. Varric. Let's just put everybody in the party here and get these items sorted out. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause it and get all this dealt with, and then I will restart.
I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Bethany asked Aveline if they ever thought about having children. Okay, so, I mean, I'm gonna miss things like this, little conversations as I run around. That's what I'm afraid of. Need to sell a whole bunch of things. So, my old blades, all these are 20 dexterity, 24. The 2 ones I have improved with level up, so that's something you can look forward to. Let's just get rid of all these things. It was message to the king. Interesting. Staff of Parlathlon. It does more damage than the staff that I gave. All these... Oh. I don't know about this. 75 armor? So... well, it doesn't have a slot. Let's get rid of the warrior things right as a rogue. 98 armor. I'm gonna go with that one. Arms of materials. Oh, that's for a rogue as well. 334 armor requires 17, level 17. Okay, we're gonna keep that. 81 armor, +1 to all attributes. I mean, that's nice, but it doesn't level up and it doesn't have any slots. So, Black Fox's Jerkin, level 15. We'll keep that as well. Robes of the Pretender, I can't because I'm not a mage. Helm of Appreciation. I think I was gonna keep that actually because it just needs 16 strength. But if I can find a rogue helmet... oh, there's a rogue helmet right here. So we'll get rid of this. Helm of Appreciation. Helm of the Vanguard. Level 7. So when I get that... there's another rogue. Level 13. We'll keep that. Black Sheep's Visor. I can use this right now. Very nice. It's much better than the one I'm using. The Jasmine's Cuddy Wrap. Level 17. Well, which is better? So this is the kind of thing I can pause. I can pause it right now and then restart once I leave, once I have everything done, because this might take a little while. So sold what I have there. I think that there was one item I can put on. Arms of the River Dane. Now this is better than what I have. Same critical chance plus more critical damage. This has a lot of electricity resistance though, so I'm gonna look different. Interesting. Okay, so this is what I had. Black Sheep's visor. I can use this. Oh, my son's upstairs making a ruckus. Use this helmet. I think it's a bit of an improvement. Not by that much, but it's slightly better. So let's talk to this guard.
The thieves are gone, guardsman.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. And clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
1 gold for that. Nice. That's just for killing the smugglers, or the little dwarves by where we live. Yeah, no, and we still have more items to go through. So as long as nothing happens as soon as I enter the home, because there might be a cutscene, I don't want to miss that. Okay, so there's not. So I'm going to pause it and fix everything up here now that we have a lot of space, and I'm going to put some things we need to save in storage, so I'll be right back.
Do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
Well, we do have to get rid of a few things, but of course, Alden's investment. So I don't mean to slow the game down this much. I don't really have much of a choice because of everything that happens as I'm doing all this. So I'm going to pause it again, and this will be the last time because all the items are now out, and I had to do it because the items are too good to give up. I'm too poor to argue with it. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're done. Finally, everyone's equipped. There was an old ring from our grandmother that Bethany can now wear. It enhances her magic. Although Hawk's companions make their own decisions about what to wear, several armor upgrades are available for each of them. This is the Hanged Man Inn, and where Varric said he wanted to come and talk to us.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Interesting. I don't know who it would be. What Grey Warden? And we're becoming good friends with Varric. Newcrest Tranquility. Seek out a Grey Warden for the help in the Deep Roads expedition. We still need those 50 sovereigns. Okay, so this is the Hangman Inn. Aveline.
A hive of scum and villainy. Every city needs the outlet.
Yeah, I suppose they do. I think this is where Varric lives, too. He has a room here. This is his room. Too open for my tastes. Maybe this is how dwarves like it. I don't know. I think I recognize some of these designs from Orzammar. They're dwarvish designs. Talkative man.
My mother used to say that there are a lot more mages now than when she was a child. I think it's the lyrium in the water.
The water. Lyrium in the water. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 1. It is difficult for many to comprehend today, but there was a time when Kirkwall was believed to be the very edge of the world. It was Emrys then, named after its founder, Magister Emrys Craven, and it was one of the outposts on the very fringe of the Tevinter Imperium. There the Magister's serfs worked the quarries for the jet stone needed for the mighty temples of Minrathus. After a slave rebellion nearly burned the temple to the ground in the great city, it was determined that a center for the slave trade would need to be established well away from the more civilized parts of the Imperium, though this account may be exaggerated, since the notorious Archon Venarius Isar narrowly escaped assassination at the hands of an elven slave at the time. Because the new slave outpost would become wealthy beyond imagining, competition among prospects reportedly took over 20 years to resolve, resulting in great bloodshed on the frontier well away from the Archon's eyes. Magisters took arms against Magister, mostly in the form of small armies or serfs and mercenaries. Over half the slaves in existence allegedly died in these battles before Emrys was finally chosen, thanks to the marriage of Craven's son to the Archon's daughter. Within a mere decade, the mighty fortress was erected on the cliffs where Kirkwall now stands. Over 1 million slaves passed through its gates before the Imperium eventually fell, an unimaginable number by today's standards. The Craven family itself became patrons of the next 3 Archons and was one of the driving forces behind the extension of the Imperial highways into the Ferelden Valley, a move that would cost them considerable political influence after the resistance of the Alamari tribes. During its height, Emrys was a jewel to rival the mightiest of the Imperial cities and the greatest center of civilization outside of Tevinter. By Brother Genetivi. Yes, Kirkwall has a history, mostly bad, but Broken Bow, Lyrium Potion, Maleficarum, well, we know all about that. So, I don't think my sister has any fear of turning into one. I know her too well. Or I don't have any fear of my sister turning into one. I know her too well. She's too strong-willed, and she's cautious. She's not dangerous. Or, she doesn't take the risks that I personally take. She's more, Nice big daggers I have. If those be called daggers, they're more like giant meat cleavers.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the Circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
Let them corral the troublemakers. I just want information.
Right.
It sounds like I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
You notice that Aveline, her hit point bar is longer than everyone else's. I didn't know it. That's interesting. I have the exact same as Varric, and more than my sister, Bethany. So this is always a place I'll be going to throughout the entire game. Drunk Patron.
But you work here, right? I'll get more of that ale.
I work here? Do I look like I work here? Order a drink. Oh, Korf, the bartender. I've met him several times before.
Welcome to the Hanged Man.
Any news?
What's the word on the street?
You saw the shipwrecked Kunari. There was a man in here who swears he saw the whole thing happen. Apparently, the Dreadnought was fighting another ship before they both crashed on the reef.
Any other news?
You ever met the Viscount Dumar? The man doesn't use his head for anything but storage for fancy hats.
Thanks. I should go.
Anytime.
Okay, so order a drink. This definitely looks like Mass Effect. I think they use the same animation and everything. It's exactly the way it looks like in Mass Effect 2. And I'm not sure about 3.
Drinking from their tab again, huh?
You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like drunk men pinching your ass and trying to lick you. Ugh!
Trying to lick you.
You heard about that Deep Roads expedition. They say anyone who goes down there is going to be rich.
Huh?
You don't think they'll need drinks served down there, do you?
We're not staying down there.
You heard about that hero of Ferelden?
Yes. Why?
What makes a hero, eh? I bet I could kill an archdemon.
I bet you couldn't. I'll bet you a dozen ales.
What? Well, now I'm gonna show you.
That's something that you can easily bet on.
I've seen you around Lowtown, haven't I?
I live in Lowtown, yes. Okay, let's get going. Okay, continue around Lowtown. There's got to be some other things that we can check out while we're still here. So yes, it's all over. Everyone's been talking with the hero
Maybe
for
I should
Eldon.
put you to use, Farrick. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign that just says don't? You could hit people with it.
Thank you. I get the point.
Haven't been down the way past my place lately. None of these things. Where does this go? Is it here? Oh, it's just up the stairs. It makes it look like there's a corridor to go down, but there's not. On the mini-map. My mental map. Plenty more to see. You know, this is the Elven alienage. They have their tree here. The elves always have.
I wish we could do without places like this. I really do.
We know all about alienages if you've seen my previous Let's Play. So Kirkwall, the Elven alienage, this is the specific about Kirkwall. Lowtown is home to a squalid Elven alienage. Here, like in most Thedas alienages, elves are packed into tiny rundown apartments and effectively segregated from the human population. Kirkwall's alienage is even more dilapidated than the rest of Lowtown, but the elves go to great lengths, keeping the place looking bright and festive. The Venadal, the tree of the people, standing in the middle of the alienage, is a symbol for elven pride and shared cultural identity, and it is lovingly cared for. It's difficult to say if the elves would continue confining themselves to the alienage if they were given the chance to mingle. They may not admit it, but some feel that living among their kind is far better than living with humans, no matter how terrible alienage life may be. By Brother Jenna TV. It's very kind of festive, actually. Oh, there is a crate. Onyx fragment. Funny looking elves. Alienage culture. Well, we already know about this. Maybe Marion may not, but you guys, the viewers, do after watching my previous videos. So we don't need to keep rehashing the same things. Oh, where's this? This has something to do with mining, I take it. Leave area. Is this like ore is put in there? Or is this from the docks? Perhaps it comes up, I'm not sure. Let's check out every other cranny, nook and cranny. Spindleweed. Now this is an old country saying that spindleweed grows best for the sorrowful. Verdant spindleweed in a household garden has often brought neighbors offering consolation, usually without even asking what might be wrong. This originates from the plant's use as a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. A person who grows much of it is likely caring for the fatally ill. So that can be used in crafting now. So, like I said, once you get it, you do not have to keep picking them for each individual potion. You just need a certain amount of them.
Why are you running around with all that stuff?
You're talking to us. Okay, there's the armor stand. Well, Kirkwall shield. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that there's anything here for us. So. What about this way? No. Rubble. Some suspicious rubble. Not much money. Oh gosh. This place. This is it's a different world here. So that's all of Lowtown, basically.
Nobody follows the law.
No one follows the law anymore. I think you can actually go through here. Yeah, you can. Well, we're gonna leave then. I don't know about ordering potions. I don't think you can. I think you need to find the ingredients for it. Yeah, elf fruit. So I need 1 elf fruit stash. You know where I might find that is on this Sundermount, which we do need to go to. What is this? It's a tailor.
Clothing of all kinds.
Apparel shop. Now, I'm actually kind of looking for items for my companions to wear, but they are usually very costly when you do find them. Are there other... Scribe leather... Okay, here's one, actually. Here's one for Varric. It's not too expensive. And a backpack. We should actually buy more, both of these. Sell junk. And then we're spending money that we need to save up for. So I actually just upgraded Varric. That's how you do it. So let's look at him. So he's got one of the slots filled. It just improves what he's wearing, basically. And you'll usually find 1 or 2 every act. There's 3 acts to the game. A badly copied leaflet. What does this say? Take back our streets. Ferelden refugees. Qunari soldiers. Who next? Tevinter slavers snatching children out of their beds. This ends now. Send a message that Kirkwallers will not accept this. We must band together to drive foreign waste from our doorstep. Reclaim the free marches for the marchers. If you care about our future, join the Friends of Kirkwall. Reclaim our city. People complaining about what? What are we doing that's so wrong? Oh, so here's a crate. Oh, with a health potion. And inside is one of our Lorraine's Ferelden imports. Side quests. Loot. Is this it? I don't see how that's a quest. Rumors. Oh, okay, so these are also small quests as well. But we'll have to find out what it is that's leading us here in the next video. Thanks for watching, and more to come.